run this way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes out here and makes a turn. It looks like it goes that way as far as I can see. We'll find out in a minute.
That's kind of good for your clients because if they want to change that to maybe you, it's not much.
This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is March 31st, 2021. We're performing a sewer inspection through the mainline sewer cleanout at the back of the house.
Oh, that's a long ass
And we are running through, hopefully, to get to the city sewer. And we are at 10634 Langmuir Avenue, Sunland, California, 91040. We have an ABS plastic mainline sewer cleanout right here in front of us. This is going out toward the gate, and we're right next to the tankless water heater. And that's the back fence. And this is the backyard and little guest house or ADU. And we're going to insert our camera. We're going to zero out our camera monitor real quick. Get a good accurate reading. And this is a two-way clean out. And we transition to vitreous clay. We got a little, can't tell if that's roots or just cobwebs. We'll have to blow that up on the camera, on the laptop, excuse me, when we get back to the office and take a look. Got a little tiny offset there. Not terrible, but wasn't aligned properly. We got another offset here. We're dropping down into this offset. Vitreous clay is known to have offsets. A little inlet there. You can see, oh, we have a break. I'll take a look at this real quick. Does look like we have a break in the side of the vitreous clay. We're going to pause for just a moment. We're going to try and locate this area. Okay, the water is coming from behind us right now. We're going to shut off the sink. We're going to take a look. We're going to run some other water and take a look at it and see if we have water coming out of that area. I don't believe we will. It looks like a break. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we have the shower running now. And we still have water coming from back behind us. Nothing coming from that area. So we're going to pause one more time. Okay, we'll locate this area on the way back. We're at approximately 15 feet on the camera monitor. We're trying to see what this is. You can't see it great because it is up toward the top. It does look like a broken section of piping right there, but we'll take a better look at it. And we're going to head out down toward the city sewer. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint's got a little offset, but not terrible. That joint looks to be in fair and maintainable condition. When I say it's in fair and maintainable condition, I can't say it's in good condition. Good condition is considered brand new. So this is as good as it gets for not being brand new. That joint's in fair and maintainable condition. Going to continue down the line. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. For vitreous clay, so far this looks to be pretty decent. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint's got a minor offset to it, but nothing to be concerned about. That joint's in fair and maintainable condition. The joints are lined up pretty good in this vitreous clay on most of them. You get a little offset here, but again, there's no major break, no major root intrusion, no major separation. I get a pretty large offset right here. And this is at 62 feet on the camera monitor. We'll locate this after. The entire face of the pipe is showing where it's shifted. You don't see any of the face of the pipe at the top. So this shifted quite a bit, and we're holding back a little bit of water. We're actually going to have to jump over this area, try and get past it. And it can cause stoppages, can build up with debris. But not only that, but if it offsets further, it can actually sever. Now we got another joint that's really offset. This one looks like it may have a neoprene band, possibly. You can see where paper is actually catching on the face of the piping, and the opening almost looks like a football shape. It's not round, and we're going to drop down into this area quite a bit. And then the next joint as well, we got a major offset. We're going to butt right into that. That's the entire face of the pipe as well. So that shifted quite a bit. I don't know if I can get over this one. We're going to try. I'm going to pause for a moment. I'm going to try and run a lot of water and see if it'll help us float it over the joint. So we're going to pause. Okay, we got quite a bit of water running. We're going to try and see if we can jump over that offset. Okay, we got over the offset, so we'll pull back after and we'll check that. I'm going to pause again and go shut off all the water. On second thought, we're going to try and run out all the way. See if we can get out to the city sewer. Got another offset. And not going right now. We're in the turn from what it looks like. And we're up against the face of the pipe. Let's try one more time, see if we can get past it. Okay, we're going to shut the water off and take a look at this. Okay, this area is on the outside of the fence in the parkway area, and as I said, there's a major break or offset right there. We're just running into the face of the pipe. We got some water running now. Kind of hard to see anything, so we're going to pause for just a moment. We're going to wait till the inspector's done running the water. Okay, we're going to begin pulling back. I'm going to go in just a little tiny bit. And as you can see, looks like part of the band possibly, and the pipe is just shifted. What we're seeing in front of us right here, that's the bottom of the pipe, and that bottom of the pipe should match up with the other bottom of the section that you're looking at right now. So that thing shifted a lot. Thing shifted probably about 3-4 inches. We marked that area in the parkway at 10 foot 1 inches deep. I'm not going to mark any other ones right now. We're going to pull back. We're going to try and put a skid ball on the camera. See if we can push the camera out. See if we can jump over it. I don't believe we can, but we're going to try. A little offset there, not terrible. Much more of an offset right there. We're dropping down into the pipe. So that's a pretty substantial offset, but at least we're dropping down into the pipe. Right here, another major offset. You can see the entire face of the pipe, and you actually see rocks up underneath the pipe right there. So that's shifted completely. Very similar to the other pipe. We're pulling back. We also have another one here that shifted, and this shifted quite a bit. That whole side of the pipe is shifted. You don't see any of the piping on the left-hand side. It shifted completely right there. And you got another major offset here. Large offset that we had to jump over. So we've got quite a few of them that causing issues. There's another one that it's fairly substantial offset, but not terrible. At least not broken there. Not really shifted enough to cause major problems. The other joint appeared to be fair condition. We looked at all these joints. We're just going to pull back right now, and we're going to try and transition, put our plastic skid ball on the camera, and see if there's any way that we can float it over and at least get it out to the city sewer so that we can inspect the rest of it in the street. As I said, I don't believe that we will be able to. Another pretty large offset here. As I said, I don't believe that we're going to be able to, but we're going to give it a shot. And we'll try. And I'm pulling up and out of our mainline sewer cleanout. We're going to transition and put our skid ball on. We'll pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to try and run in. We got quite a bit of water running right now, so we're going to try and run down as fast and hard as we can. We'll see if we can maybe jump over the large offset down here. May have to get all the water running in the house at one time again. I'm just going to push out as fast and as hard as we can. Get down here. That area.
Unknown caller.
I'll pause for a moment. Okay, we got to get some more water running real quick, try and help us push out. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, I have a lot of water running in the house now. We're going to try and continue to push out and see if we can get anywhere. That was our test tee. And another tee. I got over one part of it. I think I might have gotten over it.
Oh, that's good.
Gotta keep trying.
Okay.
Gotta get some of the slack out of this thing. It'll help drag it with the water.
I'm tired. Just watch.
I feel your pain.
So now where are we now? Does it give you?
I might have dropped it in the city sewer.
Good job.
I had to keep my head down and keep pushing so I couldn't really see it. Let me grab this. Well,
So-
right behind you.
So technically, it could be just.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Ooh,
Could be just this.
very nice.
Yeah, we'll find out in a minute. I'm gonna go out there and locate it, see exactly where I am.
How do you locate it?
When I have a locator. I put the
Oh.
locator
you have a
on.
Tracker?
You'll see this. See, it gets all squiggly. So I take my locator, that one. That'll locate the camera head.
Oh, that's
Tell me
very
exactly
cool.
how deep I am and tell me where I am.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How much do you charge for a sewer line? Inspection?
Something like this would be $375, but normally $275. We got to clean out in front of the house. If I've got to go a long run or through a waistline or through a roof, it's $375.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
I mean, we're competitive. We're under what most of them are now. They're all going up. We haven't.
Everything's going on.
Yeah, we haven't gone up at all since we started. Oh, I know. I know. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're in the city sewer. Now we're going to begin pulling back. And we'll take a look at the line. Going to go real slow so we can identify the tie-in. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. You're pushing out so hard and so fast. There's another tie-in there that belongs to a neighbor.
far'd you get?
170 feet.
Holy moly's. Couldn't be that to the street.
No, I'm out in the city.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in the city. But I had to push as hard as I could and as fast as I could. I just want to make sure I got out there before I stopped. Then I had a heck of a time. I put a skid ball, a plastic ball on here to help me jump over this offset. The offset is huge. Gonna pause for a moment.
So.
We're going to continue pulling back now. Sorry if you picked any of that up. Inappropriate language. Pulling back now, there's another inlet from the neighbors. We ran way into the city. Didn't mean to, but we couldn't tell when we hit it. And there's another inlet. Couldn't tell when we dropped in, so we did want to make sure that we got past where we needed to. Should be able to tell now coming back slow. Right here is where we're pulling up. We're pulling up now and we're pulling out of the city sewer. We're going to stay in the city sewer for just a moment. We're going to let all our water drain down and then we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the whole line. So right here is our inlet. We're at 100 feet 9 inches, 100 feet 10 inches on the camera monitor. So we're going to locate this area real quick and we're going to mark it in the street. Okay, we located this area in the street and marked it with orange paint. We can't get a positive depth on it because it is so deep. Now we're pulling back up into the homeowner's lateral. Right here, that's the saddle area. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Okay, that joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Making a turn and we're coming up now. And major offset there. That was the area that we couldn't get around, one of them. Another offset. And those areas are in the parkway. Now we're going to pause for a moment. That will conclude our video sewer inspection.